Okay, I'm back with a part 2 of my labor and delivery. So to keep the story going, the nurse walked into my room and I was bawling my eyes out. I was in so much pain. I was having really bad back labor, and I was just in a lot of pain. But she told me that she had to send me home because I was not in active labor, so there was no point in having me stay there because nothing was really happening. I was still 2.5 centimeters, so she sent me home. Of course, nothing new there. So she sent me home. I got home around like 6:30, maybe close to 7, and I went straight to my mom's room. I laid down. I was in so much pain, so I just lay there in pain, crying, and curling up in a ball. Anything that would try to relieve some of the pain, but nothing was working. My mom suggested to get in the bath, so I went and got in the bath. I laid there because I laid in the bath. I didn't sit in it or anything because it was too much pressure to sit up. So I laid down. I kind of curled up in a ball in the bathtub. It was very difficult, but I did it. And then it was very hard to get out because I was in so much pain. But I maybe laid there for about maybe 10 minutes and I couldn't do it anymore. It was just too much pain. So I got out and I went and laid back in my mom's room, which is the door behind me right here, right there. So I did that and the contractions got worse. And I told my mom, I was like, there's definitely something happening because it's not going away. It's getting worse by the minute. So she came into the living room where I'm sitting right now and told my husband that it was time to go. That I told her that I thought something was definitely happening, so we needed to go back. So we went back to the hospital. We got to the hospital and checked in by 8:30. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So I checked in by 8:30. And after that, they got me in a room, the examination room, before they move you to the actual labor room. Because they're not going to put you in a room if you're not in labor. So, the doctor came in and he checked me and I was 4 centimeters, I believe. It was either 4 or 4.5. So he's like, you're definitely staying here this time. You were just here a couple hours ago. I was like, yeah, I know. And they sent me home saying nothing was happening. See, it happened pretty fast. So after that, they put me in a room, and I'd say it's not that I necessarily needed it at that moment, but I decided to just get the epidural because things were happening so fast. I didn't want to let it get worse and then try to get the epidural. So I got the epidural, and I'd say it kicked in a little bit. It worked for about 20 minutes, I'd say, and then after that it was gone. The epidural wore off. And by this time it was okay, so when I got to the hospital, backtrack. When I got to the hospital and they checked me and I was 4 centimeters, they checked me, they got me into my room. Actually, they didn't give me the epidural right away. They hooked me up to IVs and started giving me the antibiotics, and I had to go through the whole thing of antibiotics before I could get the epidural, just to make sure it got into my system because we had different blood types. So, what's it called? After that, they gave me the epidural. By that time, it was 10 something. I'd probably say it was 10 o'clock or close to 10 o'clock. After that, they checked me maybe 30 minutes later, and I was 6 or 7 centimeters. So I went from a 4 to a 7 really quick. Yeah, I think it was 7. And then after that, it got to about like a little before 11 o'clock because I had him at 11:01, I believe. 11:01 or 11:03. So, I went from a 7 to a 9 really quick. So, after that, they came in and everything happened so fast. Like, I literally felt everything. And then this handsome little chunker was born. He was born, actually, I believe it was 11:03 p.m. He was 7 pounds, 13 ounces, and 20 inches long with beautiful blue eyes. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, he was born with beautiful blue eyes. Yeah, he was chunkers. He's upset. I did do a 2-month update that should be uploaded already. I haven't checked, but it should be uploaded. So after this video, I'm going to upload this labor and delivery story, but in the same day, I'm about ready to do my updated what's in my diaper bag because I actually use it now. And back when I did it last, I believe I had just had him, so I hadn't been using it for that long. But like, I have things in there that I use every day when I go out, and I'm pretty much out every single day unless I take a break here and there because it gets tiring. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and you've got things to do pretty much every single day. So that's the end of my labor and delivery for this guy. And renamed him Michael Anthony. Out of the list of names for the names that I liked out of the boys, I told my husband to just pick the ones he liked the most. And he liked Michael the most, and I really liked the name Anthony. So that's how we came up with his name. I've always loved the name Michael, so I didn't really mind naming him that. So I can always do a video on the names that we had on a list but didn't end up using, obviously. So if you guys would like to see that as a video, just let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely make that video because we had some pretty cute names on the list. So anyways, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.